Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel. This is Jean. This is gonna be the first video where I show you a little bit of my game I created. I created this game in around 10-11 days during a holiday I had, and this is what really made me want to do that full time. I had no prior experience, I didn't know how to code, so this is the story of how I made a game in 10 days. As you can see, this is the Unity hub, so I made this game using Unity. The game is now named Slime Dynasty. The reason is I found a nice slime model on internet and I used that as a base for the game and I grew with it. I first tweeted at the end of January that I was thinking of making an indie game. I wanted to change job for many reasons, and I had 2 weeks holiday coming up in the first 2 weeks of February, so that was a good way to do that. Zero knowledge, of course. I had never coded a game in my life. I had never written a single line of code until this point. Yeah, so chance of completion 1%. Of course, I'm being generous with myself. And so the first thing I did actually was to look around YouTube like I usually do and to check if there was some tutorials. Of course, I found a lot of tutorials on YouTube, and I will follow CodeMonkey between others, and he had a Udemy course. I'm just going to show that. I'm not going to go over the course, but this is a course where you see it's named Make Games Without Code, Master Visual Scripting in Unity. So Unity and Unreal Engine has these blocks, these logic blocks where you can build games, the logic behind your games without writing a single line of code. It's called Bolt in Unity and it's Blueprint in Unreal Engine. So for me, this was the perfect way to start. It was a way to learn about how to make a game, and actually you kind of learn how to code while doing this. So this is good to learn the logic, and then you have to put a little bit more effort to learn the syntax and you will get somewhere. So the whole game I have is currently coded, so there is no Bolt, there is no visual scripting, everything is C#. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you code. It's not really what this is about because I'm not a good coder. I'm barely a beginner. So let's jump into the game. So this is a click to move game. So this is a hack and slash where you kill enemies and you move your character by clicking on the map, and you have spells. So Q, W, E, R, like in League of Legends, for example, to use your skills. I'll jump right into the game. Remember, I did this in 11 days, 12 days, I think, starting from absolutely nothing. So I'm showing you this so you can tell me what you think about it, and maybe give me some feedback, maybe tell me if this makes you want to play the game or things like this. So the main menu is basically very simple. The choose level doesn't work, this is not implemented. The skill up actually works, so that means when you kill enemies and finish the game, you get more points. With points you can buy skills, and you can then put them in your skill bar to use them in your next attempt to the game. Alright, the start lets you choose the difficulty. The difficulty changed nothing for now because there is no, monster has life, but you don't get hit for now. So this only changed the rewards you get at the end of the game. So of course you choose hard to get more reward. And so this is a little bit the game. So this is a isometric camera. So this is a 2D game. You have enemies that will follow you and try to attack you. Of course you don't take damage because damage are not implemented yet in the game. You have a spell and you have a few more that you can unlock after a bit. You have also a little jump that fires other fireball, and you move around on the map. You click to move the character. Everything is quite smooth. I'm quite happy with it. The map is limited. You can't go across. There is actual walls that exist in the game, and the goal is just to walk to this yin yang to go to the next map. New enemies, a little bit more of the same. Up, you kill the slimes. Well, you get the idea. When you finish the game, up you get a finished screen where you have your difficulty, the enemy kill, the time you made, the reward, and the total of points you have. Now if you go back to the menu, if you go to skills, you can buy the next spell, you can put it in your inventory. You can reset the points also if you want to buy something else. You can change the order of the spells and save them, and if you go back into the game, now you have other spell. There you go. Alright, so that's the game, that's it. That's basically what's there for now. You have a menu to pause the game, you can go back to the main menu and start again, choose your difficulty, and that's it. Nothing too complicated. But I'm still quite happy with it. So what I did is also I did some devlog with my phone, just recording my screen to send to my friends and family every day, to explain to them how I build the game and everything I did every day. So for example, one of the first devlog was me showing off that I built a texture pack on internet, then I built the map, then I implemented it in the game. I created some walls, and I made an AI for the enemies so they can direct themselves to the player, all these kind of things. So for example, in this one, this is the first version of the start menu. Of course, it's very ugly. This is the first version of the pause menu where you can pause the game. And a little bit more. Maybe this is this is the first time where you can actually fire some things. So you have an attack, and then there is a win condition. That means you can't pass to the next level if you didn't kill all the enemies. So a little bit of that, and after all those devlogs, I finished everything. On the last day, I implemented the skills, that you can choose your skills and buy skills with points. I worked really hard on the last day because it was like of the core gameplay. That's what's fun with the game. That's what makes you want to replay it a second time, because if there is nothing to get, then you don't really want to replay the game. And then I sent it to my friends and family, and that was actually something quite nice. This is a video of my dad playing, enjoying the game. In this video, you can see that the UI is cropped. So the first thing I learned by sending my game to other person is that my game doesn't adapt to other resolution. This is still not fixed, by the way, because I didn't work on the game since. So I sent my best time to show them what was possible with the game for now, and then they kept sending me good timer. So that was a rewarding part, and that's the main reason why I'm doing this YouTube channel, is to share this game with other people, so other people can try the game and can give me feedback. Of course, this is a very, very small game. The goal now is not to add more and more and more to the game. It's still a proof of concept, maybe not even a proof of concept. It was just to show myself that I could do something like this. That was the first thing. The thing now is I want to keep building on this particular game, but I don't know if this is the game I'll be working on the next year. I give myself 1 year to really get into this technology, this coding thing, and to see how far I can get in 1 year. This is how far I got in 12 days, working really hard, so I'm probably not gonna be able to follow this rhythm for that long. But yeah, the idea is to keep trying until I have a game where I can feel the gameplay is fun. I really like the gameplay where you can kill lots of enemies. For example, Diablo 3 Rifts, if you have played Diablo 3, where when you get a character that's very powerful, you can cruise through enemy and kill lots of things quickly. That's really fun for me. So that's the kind of game I want to build. I'm gonna try to add gameplay to this, to try different things, maybe see how enemies can deal damage to you, if enemies have attacks, or if enemies get in certain range of you. I will try different things, and the goal is to create a proof of concept of a game that is fun to play. And that's about it. This has been the second video ever on this YouTube channel, so you're probably one of the first ever to watch those videos. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be part of the adventure. Thank you very much for watching. I will hopefully see you next Wednesday again on this channel to watch the next devlog. Hopefully I've adding some new things to the game by then, and we can start chatting about how to make this game better. See you next Wednesday.